What up, everybody? Pointer Shin. What's up, Joshua? What's up, Charlie? What's up, Sean, if you're still here? Anybody else in here? What's up, ASAP? Welcome back. Yet again, you're here for another week of me running my mouth. Oh yeah, I'll tell Colin that you like the drone shots. He was a big part of the video. I didn't have much footage. Anybody ever watch this guy on YouTube, Bob Goosh? He's been on TV down here in South Louisiana for forever. It's kind of hard to understand, but what's up, Michael? Man, you need a TV show, Michael. You're the one that everybody needs to watch. Catching them trout. But yeah, he's talking about fishing on the pier. I don't know what he caught. I just clicked on this video right before I hopped on live. Let's see what he's talking about. Fishing a cork. I don't think he even catches a fish in this video. He's just talking a lot of trash. All right, well, we're going to get off of him. We're going to watch a little recap. I made a little recap video of the meetup. I just released it probably maybe a couple hours ago, about 6 something. Colin had his drone out there. Yeah, I need a cameraman too. I'll be your cameraman if you show me where you're catching the fish at. But we had a decent turnout for the meetup. We had about 10, 12 people, about 7 guys come out and fish pretty much all day. And the fishing was horrible. We didn't catch much. We ended up, Colin, my brother, ended up catching the first red, and then Paige ended up reeling in the other red, catching the other one. But yeah, it was a slow day out there. I think there were some other guys that had came out there, and they caught 2 drum and 1 bull red. But other than that, it was really slow. But it was a pretty decent day to be out there. It wasn't too cold, and the weather wasn't too bad. So I don't know, it was a fun trip. I'm glad everybody who came out came out. And I enjoyed meeting a couple new guys, hanging out with Charlie and Steve Raddick. If you don't know S. Raddick, check out his channel. He's on the trout too, like Michael. He catches the trout down in Plaquemines Parish. So go check out his channel, S. Raddick Fishing. SRADIG Fishing. Whoa, what happened right there? Wow, it just seems like it's on fast forward. It's just a quick little recap of the day. We didn't have much fish footage. Anybody else in here? Who's in here? Shout yourself out. You caught 150 fish Monday? Wow, man. We got to get together, man. I got to stop being lazy. $150 trout? But yeah, we got out there about 8 o'clock in the morning on the beach. Charlie and Steve are already out there fishing. But we caught a few finger mullets, and we cut them up and threw them out there and let them soak out there. But didn't seem like there were many fish in the surf. But it was a good time, and we're going to be doing another meetup this month, not this week, this month. Probably the 2nd or 3rd weekend. What's up, Philip? Long-time subscriber, Philip. Yeah, man, don't incriminate yourself on the channel. But yeah, there you go. You can see Colin reeling in the first fish of the day. It was a decent bull red, probably like 36 inches. Let's skip ahead a little bit. Put up a good fight. But it didn't run very hard when it hit. It just hit and kind of just sat there on the bait. You barely knew they were there, that he was there. I'm leaning towards doing a kayak meetup this month, though, so that will be posted soon. Maybe next week I'll talk about that. we'll have the details ironed out for this month's meetup down in Point of Shin. Looks like we're gonna do sac-a-lait fishing. Yeah, man, that's what I'm planning on talking about after I finish this video. Marquez Canal tomorrow. Charlie, I think I'm gonna go down to Leeville tomorrow. I think. Where are the sac-a-lait? Yeah, let's do a sac-a-lait meetup. Who's down for that? What's up, Bull Red Babe? That's actually an accurate name now, right? Who's down for a sac-a-lait meetup? Maybe we could do that like one day. We could do 2 meetups this month. Sac-a-lait and Point of Shin. What's up, Harold? Yeah, man, you're not missing nothing real good right now. Take your time, get ready for the spring, man. Get back for the spring once it warms up. What's up, Fishing Vet? H-Time? Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out a spot where we could accommodate some people for the sac-a-lait meetup in Baton Rouge. Uh-oh, let me turn some of these points off. Hold up, y'all gonna be stealing my spots. Yeah, that was a nice redfish. I wonder who caught that. Sock fishing, pre-fish for millimeters challenge. I think I'm gonna go tomorrow and I'm gonna go Friday. I don't want to fight that west wind though, man, Francis. I'm scared of it. Yeah, look at that nice fish. That's a solid. That was the last fish of the day, second fish of the day. Whoa, I'm on the wrong thing. What's up, Benjamin? So yeah, what we doing in February? So I plan on doing a lot of sac-a-lait fishing in February. I also plan on doing the sheephead fishing soon, like this next coming week, first week of February. That I didn't do this month. I was supposed to go sheephead fishing this month, and I put it off. So first week of February, I'm gonna dedicate to sheephead fishing. So stay tuned for those videos. That'll be coming soon. I also plan on doing some sac-a-lait fishing. Sheephead, sac-a-lait, and speckled trout, the 3 S's. Tore the reds and bass up this past Saturday out of Wrigley's. Really? I went to the Wrigley's like, what was that, last week? And I didn't catch anything. It was horrible. The water was dirty. Hey, Rick, did the water clean up? So you thinking about going down there tomorrow, Francis? Pre-fish minimless challenge? But yeah, I plan on doing some sac-a-lait fishing. So maybe we'll do a sac-a-lait meetup this month as well, one of these days. At least I'm gonna go sac-a-lait fishing. I keep hearing people talking about these ponds in Baton Rouge, so maybe I'll do a little research and figure out where those are at. And I got a few other spots: the Pearl River, the Blind River. What's the other spot I know about? Pier 90. So we're gonna just try to see if we can find some sac-a-lait this year. Last year I tried for sac-a-lait. I had one decent trip where I caught like more than one. All the other trips I took last year for sac-a-lait, I caught one fish each trip. Charlie, you in for the sheephead? Low water, clean water, deep canal between 2 shallow bays. Huh. That's the pattern I've been on for all winter this winter, Rick. That's the way to do it. Highway 51 for perch. Like white perch, sac-a-lait, or just regular old perch, Joshua. If y'all know what sac-a-lait is, but let me know. We're gonna do that. What are my experiences with dolphins while kayaking? Man, dolphins. What I know about dolphins? I don't like dolphins. Dolphins freak me out when I'm in a kayak, especially when you're down in Leeville. And I'm gonna be down in Leeville this week, these next few days. Saturday I got a tournament coming up in Leeville. But they always have dolphins. See where this boat is turning right here? They always have dolphins rolling right here every time I come through this channel. And they always want to get a little bit too close for comfort. And the dolphins, when you're in a kayak, they're like the same size as your kayak. Like, they're kind of scary. I don't like dolphins. Perch. Now I'm looking for the white perch, man. I'm looking for the sac-a-lait. Yeah, and the dolphins scare your fish away too. If you catching fish, the dolphins gonna either take the fish off your hook, or they're gonna just spook them away. You're not gonna catch nothing after that. So yeah, but yeah, sac-a-lait. That's what we trying to catch this February. Sac-a-lait, sheephead, and speckled trout. So after we go sac-a-lait fishing, what about the bank? Where's the meetup this week? Nah, we don't have it once a week. The meetup this week is gonna be right here in Leeville at Middleness Challenge. It's a kayak tournament. It's a Bayou Coast Kayak Fishing Club is having a tournament. They give everybody, it's gonna be like 100 people, 130 people. Everybody's gonna get a bag of the same 6 or 7 lures, and you got to catch 15 speckled trout, three redfish, and 10 flounders. That's the objective. The person who has the heaviest stringer wins the pot. So yeah, that's what a meetup's gonna be. You can come see me down there if you really want to meet me, and you can fish off the pier. There's a pier right here if you want to fish off the pier while you wait. But yeah, that's where I'll be down in Leeville, Louisiana. Crappie or good eating. That's why I want to catch them. Last year I didn't catch any. This year I got to catch some. I had one good trip last year, so keep an eye out for that. I'll put it out on Instagram when I'm going, and if you guys are free, you can beat me out there if you have a kayak. I'm gonna do a lot of kayak crappie fishing. But this next coming week, we're gonna do some sheephead fishing. I guess in Shell Beach or in Pointe-au-Chien, somewhere like that. I've been hearing a lot of good reports up in Pointe-au-Chien that they've been catching a lot of sheephead. So I want to get in on that because they're good eating too. They like the sac-a-lait of the marsh. All right, Josh, you like the bank fish? I do a lot of bank fishing. Quick question: how do you guys primarily fish? Everybody who's in here, bank fishing, boat fishing, kayak fishing. Just comment in the thing right now. Or comment in the chat. Where do you turn to get to Pointe-au-Chien, Charlie? Is that what you're asking? Hobie is worth the money. You spend your time fishing, you don't spend your time paddling. If you're in the other paddle kayaks, I mean, there's lots of pedal kayaks out there now that you can try. I just think Hobie is established. They've worked out most of the kinks in their boats, and a lot of these new pedal drives, they're having a lot of problems with their pedals and braking and stuff. All right, Rick, you like me. You do it all. That's how I am. Mike goes on a bank and a yacht. I'm just wondering because I want to tailor these topics to the people who are listening to the chat, listen to the live chat. To get to Leeville, you just keep straight like you're going to Grand Isle, but you don't get on the elevated bridge. Just keep straight down the road, and you come right to the public launch. So just like you're going to Grand Isle, but just pass up the toll road and keep straight, and you're going to end up down here. Yeah, the trout are going to turn on next week. It's supposed to be like 70 in the 70s on Sunday. I checked. So that's going to be real good. And that's when I'm going to go trout fishing because I need to catch a big trout. Last year, this time in February, I caught the biggest trout of the year that I caught, and I was on a really nice speckled trout bite. So I plan on doing a lot of speckled trout fishing. And guess what? I brought some props. I got some props. Just want to talk about some lures I plan on using while speckled trout fishing this month. It's if you can see, there's a theme to these baits. They're all hard baits. Well, except for the Corky. The Corky is soft, but it's a hard bait style. You're right, Michael. The trout bite doesn't stop, but they move around and get a little bit more finicky. I haven't heard any reports. I haven't heard any reports about the redfish showing up in the Wyclosky or Shell Beach or anything. Maybe you can go give it a try after tonight. It's like the third day. It's been cold, so maybe they got to have something stacked up there. And we're supposed to be getting a nice strong west wind for the next few days, so the water's going to be low. The water's going to be real low, so maybe you could try it out and see. But I'm waiting for that next warm up. I'm gonna go hit some of those areas down in Hopedale, Delacroix, Reggio, Shell Beach areas. I'm gonna be fishing for some speckled trout, and I'm gonna be targeting them with hard baits. First thing I'm gonna try, if it's nice and calm, I'm gonna try big top waters, 6 days a week, 12 hours a day. Man, you gotta go when it's good. Well, or go when you can. Ross, man, that's rough. But it's gonna pay off for you. Pour sulfur. You gotta check out S.Radic, Joshua. I probably will end up down in Port Sulphur too. I'm looking for a big trout. I need one for this online tournament I'm fishing in. But big top water, I'm gonna be throwing at these trout. This is a Super Spook XT. It's a 5-inch bait, I believe. It's really big compared to what most people are throwing, but last year I was on a really nice top water bite in shallow water over oyster reefs, over grass beds, and top water was a ticket to catching the nicer fish. But if they don't want to bite on top water, I'm gonna switch to some subsurface lures. So this right here, this is a live target wake bait. It's a bigger profile than what people are used to, but to throw it for trout down here. But a 17-inch trout will eat this no problem. They will eat this no problem. This is a wake bait, so it swims under the surface. This lip right here, whoa, this lip right here makes it run about 3 to 6 inches under the surface, depending on how fast you work it. And you just want to work it at a steady retrieve. There's a couple different companies that make them. What is it? Man's Baby One Minus makes them. Who else makes them? Academy H2O Express has a decent wake bait. My personal best bass on one of their baits. There's a bunch of different wake baits, but if you look for one, it's got the bill that's straight up and down. It doesn't stick out like a regular crankbait. It's just a straight flat bill. Works right under the surface. Yeah, Ross, that's what it's all about, man. You better get your money and get you a nice boat. Kayaks shouldn't make you nervous, man. They're really stable. You just got to go try them out. Just check out Massey's, the backpacker. I don't know where you live. Check out Massey's, the backpacker. They do demo days, and you can go check out every kayak that they sell, and they'll let you try them out for free and just get comfortable in it and see which one you like. And then you can really, talk to the experts, the guys who really know the boats, and they'll make you real comfortable in a kayak, Nate. Also going to be throwing a Corky for the trout, pink, nice light color. When it's cold, you just work this real slow in a walk the dog action under the water. Yeah, but I don't want to give away all my spots like that. I just give away the known spots. Yeah, do your research. Go to a demo day. Look up Massey's, like I said. Massey's, Pack and Paddle. They do demo days when it's warmer, and you can go and try out a kayak and see which one you like. Yeah, that's also another good option. You can rent one from Point of Shin Kayak Rentals. I think that's what will be for the meetup. So if you want to try it out, yeah, Strike Pro makes the Hunchback wake bait. That's another good one, Ross. But yeah, Corky. This is a known big trout catcher, fat boy. They fish them in Texas all the time, and they work in Louisiana too. Check out John Miller. I don't know if he put out a video of it, but he's been catching them really good in the Mr. Go on the Corky Fat Boy, and I did last year too when I had my boat. You don't like this color? What's the go-to color then? I'm using that cherry red that was on sale at Academy last year for like $1. I was catching them on that. But if the fish don't want to hit a bigger profile bait like the ones I just showed you, you can always go to like a small lip jerk bait. This is a Yozuri crystal minnow. This bait is great on a jerk pause. And when you jerk it, you want to jerk, and then pause it for as long as you can bear. And those fish will usually come and grab it on the pause. They won't grab it when it's moving. Or you can use a rapala shadow wrap. This bait is a killer. My brother swears by this thing. He out catches me when he uses this bait, and I'm usually out catching him. At least that's what I like to think. But rapala shadow wrap on the same jerk pause cadence, and that's the way to do it. I really like this yozuri though because it's a little bit more durable. I find that this shadow wrap is made for bass fishing, and speckled trout, a 2-pound, 2.5-pound speckled trout will break this lure. It will just crack it, and it'll be filling with water. It won't work right. Yeah, I don't know if Pablo's gonna catch. Hold on. Let me go grab Pablo. I don't know if he's gonna catch no trout. If I catch a trout on Pablo, it's gonna be a world record. And this is the final lure I plan on throwing for Big Spec this winter. This is a Bill Magic Swimmer. It's a, what is this? A 10-inch, 9-inch, and the green mackerel. Here, let me open it up so you can see. Yeah, here we go. Not really. This is not what I plan on using this thing for. I'm gonna catch some tarpon and some jacks on this maybe in the summertime. But maybe if I could find a big trout, if I find some big trout biting, I might throw it a few times just to see what would happen. I've caught trout, 17-inch trout on an 8-inch, 6-inch lure. So you never know. What up, Goober? Oh man, Christopher, you don't have to worry about the kayak for big guys. They got them. They got them. Jackson makes the big rig. Hobie makes the pro angler, and 12 and 14 they can carry up to 600 pounds. So I don't think they have 600-pound people. Oh man, I went to Sportsman Warehouse, and it was a gift. Somebody gifted it to me. But yeah, we're gonna catch some big fish on this thing. Coming soon. Wait, stay tuned for that video coming up. If I catch a trout on this, it's gonna be a state record. All right, what else we talking about now? Oh, minimalist challenge. So yeah, I already started talking about it. Minimalist challenges was rescheduled from 2 weeks ago. When we had that horrible front come through on Saturday, 2 weeks ago, was that January? Damn, well, I forgot the date. 20 something, 2020. I don't even know. But minimalist challenges this weekend, 6 o'clock. Everybody's gonna be fishing the kayaks out of Leeville. Catch a sockeye on a 9-inch bait. I don't know about that one, man. I have caught sockeye on bigger baits though. You don't have to just use those little 2-inch jigs. I've caught sockeye on like 3-inch baits, like full-size plastics. I've caught sockeye on those tsunami swim shads, like in a 3-inch size. So yeah, you can definitely catch sockeye on bigger baits. You caught them on the trout color. Oh yeah, I got your message, Michael. Michael's saying that you want to use like a chartreuse color in dirty water in the Corky. So yeah, check that out. Corky's in like a chartreuse, I believe. But yeah, I'll be fishing Minimalist Challenge. We're supposed to be having a hard west wind, so I don't know. I'm trying to decide whether I want to go west of the road or east of the road. So I don't know. It's a dilemma, man. I don't know. I don't want to say too much on camera. Supposed to be having a west wind. I don't know. I've never fished this area in a west wind. I don't know if the water's going to be high or be low. I know that out east in Hopedale in the west wind, the water gets low. So I'm wondering if you go west of the road, if it's going to be high water, east of the road is going to be low water. I don't know. DOA shrimp. I do use a DOA shrimp on a Carolina rig. That's when I mainly use it. Bayou Lacombe has sockeye. Oh, speaking of Bayou Lacombe, I want to go out to Bayou Adventure on a Thursday night. They restarted Mr. Green. I've been told he does a really good seminar on Thursday nights. So I'm gonna go check him out. I think he's doing one tomorrow, I think. Or maybe he's starting February. Starting in February, he's gonna be doing a seminar every Thursday night. I'm gonna have to get back on the time with y'all. I'll let y'all know next week. I'll look it up. But yeah, Charlie, we can go try Bayou Lacombe from Sakale. We used to have a camp off the lake. My family used to have a camp off the lake. It was destroyed in Katrina, but we caught Sakale in there. And we used to be like back in here somewhere. We would catch them off the dock certain time of year. So yeah, I'm sure Bayou Lacombe has them too. Well, I know Bayou Lacombe has them, probably better than that area. Yeah, Charlie, I'm gonna go to his little seminar and go listen to him talk. Maybe he'll teach me how to catch some Sakale. You caught 6 Sakale in Bayou Lacombe. I've been seeing some good Sakale reports. I got to get on them. I I slacked off this last year in 2018. 6'4", 265. I've definitely seen somebody who is your size in a kayak. But yeah, you definitely got to be a little bit more picky than us skinny guys. But yeah, Christopher, there's a kayak that you can fit in. Like I said, Jackson Big Rig, Hobie Pro Angler. There's a few other ones. Native makes a one called a Titan. Those will all be able to carry you, no problem. 265 ain't nothing. All right, yeah, and February meetup. Where are we gonna meet up February? We're gonna do a kayak fishing meetup this time. I think we're gonna meet up at Point of Shin. Yeah, the PA. PA is gonna be probably the best way to go. Or the Native Titan. Anybody got any other question? There's a bunch of big guy kayaks though. Just type it in. Let me see. No, that ain't what I'm looking for. I was also checking out the weather, the world view. These are the daily satellite maps. You can see how clean or dirty the water is. And it looks like there's just dirty water everywhere. But there are a few pockets of clean water hanging around back in Reggio. Looks like the Mr. Go is really clean. If anybody wants to go fish the Mr. Go, it's going to stay pretty clean throughout the winter. Also, the west bank of the river looks decent. You can't really tell with much detail though, but right here in Leeville, oh, that's horrible. Looks clean on the east side of the. You ready for pack, Charlie? Which weekend would you guys like to meet up? Which weekend would you guys like to meet up for the meetup in pack? We have to check their schedule. They might be having tournaments this month. You never know with them. They got tournaments all the time out there. I know anybody selling a kayak. I don't know anybody off the top of my head, Goober, but if you look on the Bayou Coast forum or the Bayou Coast Facebook page, Bayou Coast Kayak Fishing Club Facebook page, they will have they'll have a bunch of kayaks up there. You could probably find a Hobie Outback or a Hobie period. Yeah, Charlie, we need to watch the wind and pick a date, but we still have to pick a date so people can plan to be there. I'm thinking the second next term is March 16th. Okay, good. So we got all of February. We won't have to worry about their tournament interfering with their tournaments or anything. So I'm thinking like either the second or third week of February, we can get together and go down to pack. I think that's what it said. Well, that's the word it's saying. Yeah, Goober, if you want to find a kayak for sale, go check this out. There's a classified section on their website. People post kayaks there all the time, usually for decent deals. Is Colin here? I mean, you can get you a really nice used kayak, usually with some accessories and in decent shape on this site. And it's always negotiable, so you just gotta negotiate with the seller and see if you can get it. And on Facebook too, yeah, man. Just check Facebook, Bayou Coast Kayak Fishing Club Facebook or the Facebook Marketplace. There's always somebody selling a kayak. All right. Anybody else got any questions? Any fishing questions? Any plans for February? What you want to catch in February? Seems like the consensus is soccer on everybody's brain. What day? We don't have a day for the meetup yet, Goober, but it's gonna be soon. Yeah, man, I saw that. I got a email. Somebody, I don't know how they got my name, but they emailed that straight to me. I saw it. It's pretty nice looking. People have been fishing jet skis for a while now. When I lived in Virginia, there was a guy who used to fish offshore on his jet skis. He would go like 80 miles offshore. It seemed I don't even know how far he was going, but he was going a ways offshore catching tunas and like everything the big boats catch on his jet ski. Sheephead, you want to catch some sheephead? Me too. I've been wanting to catch sheephead for a month now. Should you start off with an entry level kayak or just get a good one from the get go? Nate, that's a good question. I think you should just get what you can afford and get yourself on the water. And then once you get comfortable in that kayak, then you'll be ready to move up and get a top of the line kayak. But if you can afford a top of the line kayak, start with a top of the line kayak. I started with a Hobie Outback. I saved up my money and bought one, and I've never looked back. But I definitely thought about buying a cheaper one in the beginning, an entry level one. Just stay away from like the Walmart models, the most of the Academy models. You can definitely get a good used one. You can get a good used one on Craigslist, on the Bayou Coast site, on Facebook. That's comparable price to one of those Walmart brand ones. Get you a nicer kayak. You're gonna a name brand kayak, I guess you should say, but buy used probably if you want to save some money. You fishing Sunday? I got plans for this Sunday, so I'm not gonna be able to fish. And I'm gonna be fishing a tournament Saturday. Any sheephead spots around New Orleans area? The Trestles is a good sheephead spot. Francis, that's a good one. Yeah. I mean, but you could still buy like a decent used kayak for around 600, 700, and then probably sell it for a couple $100 less when you're done with it and you're ready to upgrade to your Hobie. You think Saturday would be a good day to fish Port Sulphur? What's the weather looking like Saturday? West wind. I don't know. It might be tough. It might be tough to fish Port Sulphur. We're supposed to be having a west wind Saturday, Joshua. So it just depends on how strong that wind is. I'm sure any day is a good day to fish Port Sulphur. Yeah, the seawall can be good for sheephead. In the summertime, I see a lot of sheephead out on the seawall along the south shore of the lake. But yeah, anywhere you have structure, if you can find some pilings, some rocks, sheephead are gonna be there. You started with a $40 Academy kayak. Yeah, that's the way a lot of people do. Once you get comfortable in the kayak, you know that you like it, then you can make the big investment. But I would recommend you get a used one like a Jackson, a regular old paddle Jackson, or what's the other brand? Predator, or Damn, why I can't think of the other one? Wilderness Systems, something like that. I agree with you, Francis. I catch more fish on my kayak. I catch more fish on my kayak than I catch on my boat consistently. Like I can go on a boat and maybe I'll catch fish one day. The next day I won't catch anything. But every time I go on a kayak, I catch fish. A solo skiff. I don't know. Only reason I wouldn't get a solo skiff is because it does pretty much the same thing my kayak does. Like only thing it does is gets me there faster and with a little bit further range. Goober, you got to come to the meetup this month. Are you free to fish on Saturdays? Or would Sunday be a better day? And you don't have to buy gas. You don't have to worry about your motor, your registration, none of that. Kayaks are the way to go. Yeah, man, go check out Massey's. Uh, there's a few different Massey's around South Louisiana. They also have Pack and Paddle. That's in Lafayette. And then they also have the Backpacker in Baton Rouge. They all sell the best of the best kayaks. You can go check them out. But if you're looking for an affordable kayak, Craigslist is always the way to go. Craigslist or the forum. All right, guys. It's been 43 minutes. Anybody got any other questions? Let's turn into it. Yeah, jet ski is a cool option. And a jet ski would give you more range than just a solo skiff. And a lot more versatile platform. A little bit more versatile, I guess. Or you could just get you like a 22-foot bay boat, like a Blazer, 22 foot with like a 250 on the back. Yeah, that'll be the kayak though. I'll take that any day. All right, guys, I'm getting off of here now. I got to go and I don't even know what I got to do. Sold all your boats and bought a kayak. I'm the same way though, man. I got a boat and I've been working on it for like the past month and I can't get it going. Every time I fix something on it, I break something else. So I'm still stuck kayak fishing, even though I got a boat. Anybody want to give me a super chat? Just $1. Donate $1. Show your support. But all right, guys. Yeah, give me a blazer. Come on, super chat so I can buy a blazer. I'll take everybody in the chat who donates fishing with me once I get it. All it takes is $1. But yeah, be on the lookout for this month's meetup. Yeah, that's all the boat is, you know. Always something. Look, I'm fixing my motor right now. Like I broke my boat back in September, Labor Day. I broke my boat. I finally got it like 99% of the way done. Today I went to put the final piece back on, and I broke a bolt off inside the. I broke a bolt off inside the block, so now I had to extract the bolt and buy another bolt. Like I'm waiting on one bolt. It's stopping me from going in my boat. Always something to fix. But I don't need to be focused on that anyway. I need to be focused on this minimalist challenge. Need to be figuring out where these trout and these redfish are going to be Saturday. So I'm about to go off and do a little bit more map study, a little bit more strategizing. I'll get with y'all next week. We'll talk about where the meetup is going to be. We'll talk about something else cool. If you got a good, cool topic you want me to talk about, drop it in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up if you like this. Hit the thumbs down if you didn't like it. And I'll see y'all Saturday, Francis especially. And anybody else who wants to come out and see the weigh-in, it's pretty cool. You see a lot of fish. You might get some fish to take home. People be giving away fish at the weigh-in. So look, even if you don't catch nothing, you might catch something. And I'll see you guys next week. Peace.